It's time now for Tiger Talk with head coach Brian Carty. And now Tiger Talk on KSMO.
Well, to Tiger Talk, Stan Stevens, Coach Brian Carty, coach of Salem Tigers, looking Wildcats, met up at the St. James tournament. And a very interesting game. Good first quarter, very, very tight play. Licking took advantage of some Salem Tiger turnovers and then got ahead. And it was really tough to come back because then they really started to dominate the second half after taking advantage of those turnovers.
Yeah, we played, came out and jumped on them, made them burn a timeout early. We made some shots, did what we needed to do, defended. Really, we controlled the first quarter down to about the last minute and a half, and then a couple of boneheaded plays, turned the ball over, and they turned it into some quick points, took the lead at the end of the first quarter. Came out in the second quarter, did a lot of what we needed to do, and fought them even until basically the same thing, very end of the quarter, last minute, minute and a half, some boneheaded plays, and give Licking some credit. They turned them into quick points and ended up with a pretty good lead at halftime, come out in the third quarter, and we did not start the third quarter very well at all. I was not happy with that. Burned a timeout. Kind of got the ship going again, and credit Licking. They made some buckets and did what they needed to do, stretched a pretty good lead, and then our guys just never quit. And, I'll give our guys a lot of credit. They play extremely hard, and they're going to give you everything they got. And we climbed back in it, cut it to a 7-point game there in the fourth quarter, late in the fourth quarter, before we had to kind of foul to try to get the ball back, and they made free throws. Licking shot 45 free throws in that ball game.
Yeah, and they made 28 of them. And the first quarter, and I think this was the difference in the first quarter, Salem Tigers, when Licking did get the opportunity to shoot, Tigers may have fouled them on the way to the basket, so they got their shots. But, Coach, it doesn't normally go 10 for 10, and that's exactly what Licking did to stay in that first quarter. Otherwise, Salem Tigers, as you mentioned, dominated.
Yeah, if they hadn't made free throws like they did, we come out of that first quarter with a pretty good lead. The free throws really kept them in it and basically gave them some life because we had them pretty well shut down, bottled up pretty well in that first quarter. And, if they don't make free throws like that, the outcome of the game might have been a lot different.
Yeah, and especially early on in the game, had they missed a few here and there. Now, they did start missing some in the second half, but, and that gave the Tigers that opportunity to come back because you can see how quickly the game can change with a miss of a free throw rather than a make of a free throw.
Yeah, that's right. They missed some late in the game, and, of course, we committed way too many fouls to put them at the line. We only shot 25 free throws of our own, so we didn't do enough to get to the line to kind of balance it out. But, we committed too many fouls, and they missed a few free throws there late, and then we started making some shots, and before you know it, it goes from a pretty sizable lead down to single digits, and Phillips had to burn a timeout and kind of get things straightened out.
When you look at this game, you see another big scoring game for Gunnar Conkle. That's 2 out of the last 3 games, Coach, and he's put up some big numbers for you. You really like his leadership on the floor. You can really see Gunnar. I think he's adapting to that role very well for the Salem Tigers.
He is. Gunnar is. Every day he gets better, and I think we're going to see that he just gets better and better and better as the season goes on. But you also got to realize that other teams are going to see that too. They're going to see it on film and be like, "That's the guy. We got to lock him down." So I think that other teams are going to start putting their best defender on Gunnar and committing a second defender, eyes on Gunnar all the time. And he's got to realize that. I don't think it's going to affect him that much in terms of how he plays. I don't see anybody trying to box and one him or anything like that. We're not that one-sided. But at the same time, he's going to draw more attention, and he's got to realize that when his shot opportunities come, they got to go in.
And when you start to look that we had a little bit more balanced scoring in the game. You had 8 different guys that got on the score sheet. Maybe you needed a few more points out of some of them. But that's going to come with time. But I really thought that a lot of the guys who had not played a lot of varsity minutes, getting some time in there with Levi getting back in shape. I thought Caden Gately, played a very good game. He got some foul trouble early, but his shot blocking, Coach, can change a whole half or even a whole game around.
Yeah. We've got a bunch of young kids. Obviously, Levi was quarantined, and he's just kind of getting back. He's still not fully in shape yet. But having him there as kind of a guy to come in off the bench, and we all know that he can shoot the basketball, that's going to draw some attention. And if it doesn't, he's going to hit shots on them, and then it will. But everybody else is kind of young and inexperienced, and so you're really leaning on these young guys a lot to go out there and score. And some of them have to figure out how at this level to score, especially whenever you don't have a whole lot of size. You know, some of these guys are like 5'7", 130 pounds. They're just not very big. And, you know, it's a steep learning curve to go from freshman-level basketball last year to trying to score 6, 8, 10 points a game in a varsity contest. And, you know, it's a challenge. Gately, I thought, stepped up and played maybe his best game of his career so far. He did get in foul trouble, and with Colin having that broken hand, you know, we're kind of limited at the post position. And so Gately's going to have to find a way to stay in the game and still contest shots, maybe not block as many, but challenge shot selection around the rim and alter some shots and then rebound for us.
And when you see that this is a developing year for the Salem Tigers, and you're seeing these kids grow in front of your eyes. And, Coach, like I said, when you start to see 8 guys get on the scoreboard, that's good. You're starting to see a little bit more rebounding. That's good. Yeah, it's taken a while to get them into the right scenarios maybe for where they excel at in the game. But, Coach, the way the season has gone with COVID and this and this and this, there's never been a consistent lineup out there for you to make this happen until maybe now it's going to start falling into place, especially right before SCA play.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not one to make excuses, but my gosh, it seems like every game somebody's gone or somebody's sick or somebody's quarantined or somebody's hurt. And so you're constantly moving guys around trying to find, you know, that 5 or 6 guy rotation that can really get it done. And you just never have the same 5 or 6 guys to try to fit into that. So for the players, you know, finding some continuity out there is almost impossible.
Right.
But I'm hoping, like you said, here we're getting ready to start SCA play. We got a big week this week, and then next week we start SCA play. And I'm hoping that having everybody back and basically healthy, you know, we can kind of get on a roll here and get moving. We've gotten better every single game. There's no doubt about that. Now it's just a matter of finding everybody's groove so that we can go forward and win some ball games.
Steelville Cardinals are in town tonight. Coach, what do you want to tell us about the Cardinals?
They play very similar to Licking. They're a little more controlled than Licking, but they want to play fast. They're going to pressure you, and if you turn it over, they're going to turn it into quick points.
That seems that's been their MO for the last few years, hasn't it?
That's exactly right. They've played this way for a while, and they graduated a pretty good class 2 years ago, and last year they were still pretty good because they had 1 or 2 kids left from that really good class or really good group, and everybody kind of thought they'd be down, but you know they're showing people even with these inexperienced kids that a program that if you've got a program established, it'll win you some ball games. And
they're a scrappy bunch. They like to get in there and mix things up a little bit, don't they?
Yeah, they're not very big in terms of just height-wise, but they're all most of them are pretty solid-built kids, and they'll get in there and mix it up with you and get after it. But the thing that they do the most, they've got a kid who is a very good ball handler. He's a very smart basketball player. His dad's the assistant coach. He does a very, very good job of kind of controlling things for them and facilitating. And when things don't go right, he goes out there and gets the basketball, calms everybody down, and then they play from there.
All right, Coach, the best of luck tonight against the Cardinals of Steelville. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you, sir.
Stay tuned. Tiger Basketball. It is next.
And that has been Tiger Talk on 1340 KSMO with head boys basketball coach Brian Carty. Stay tuned. Salem Tiger boys basketball comes your way next.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Do-it-right deals are now at K&H Auto Supply in Salem, where you'll find Valvoline Max Life Oil, 5 quarts and a MicroGuard filter for $30.99. Superstart 8-gauge 12-foot booster cables at $26.99 and a 75-piece specialty bit set for $14.99. K&H Auto Supply in Salem.
Park City. Yeah, Park City. Park City.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
It's time for Salem Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media. Brought to you by the Salem Memorial District Hospital, K&H Auto Supply, Farm Bureau Insurance, Willie Strader Agent, the Bank of Salem, Napa Auto and Truck Parts, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Town and Country Insurance, Tax Masters. Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus. Carroll Complete Auto Care. Healthy Dent County. Southtown Furniture. State Farm Insurance. Cameron Irway Agent. Hometown Processing. Big Iron Realty. Inman Insurance. Progressive Ozark Bank. Flying W Store and Camping LLC. Living the Dream Outdoor Properties. That Special Touch Forest and Gifts. Dent County Rental. And Wilson Mortuary. And now, Salem Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
And we welcome you, Salem High School Gymnasium. Steelville Cardinals and the Salem Tigers ready to tee it off. Gately goes up against Brown as Brown tipping it back, but Easton May gets it. Easton May with the Salem Tigers double team, turning, trying to spin away, tie it up, hands it off to his brother. Bryson May double teamed in the corner, has that ball stolen away. Possession arrow will favor the Steelville Cardinals. Tigers got trapped in that corner, could not get out. Steelville just collapsed around Easton May and then Bryson May, forcing the jump ball possession arrow favor call to Steelville. Connor Diaz has it, getting a ball across to May. May guarded there by Bryson May, trying to spin away, comes down, lost it off his foot, picked up there by the Salem Tigers, and almost turning it right back over was Bryson May, and then a jump ball possession arrow will favor the Salem Tigers. Steelville with some front court pressure. Getting it in to Trey Richter, gets the start tonight. Now to Bryson May. Bryson trying to get over that timeline, lost it, gets it back, guarded there by Mabe. Getting over to Richter, now to Gunnar Conkle, down to Easton May. Man-to-man coverage, Easton down low, shot off the glass, it's good. And Easton May gives the Tigers a 2-0 lead. Minute into this one, as Steelville Cardinals come down, their red jerseys trimmed in black and white, and underneath quickly to Wyatt Harris, who lays it home on the baseline, coming off the wing. 2-2 our score, just that quickly. Trey Richter stops, going to get the Conkle down the right side, taking it all the way to the hole. His short jumper, pinball's out, no good. And a foul's going to be called on Gately for going over the back. Cade knows better. He just had his hand on the back of the player and then reached over his shoulder and draws the foul. As athletic as he is, hate to see that, give him a foul like that. He does a great job of shot blocking. He really does. Trying to take it in is May. May from 12. That shot's too short. Comes down on the floor. Tipped. Goes out of bounds off Easton May. It was a save there by Toby Brown. As I mentioned, Salem Tigers in their home whites trimmed to the navy blue numbers and letters. That's Steelville in those red jerseys with the black and white trim on the jerseys and on the pants. A shot for three from the corner, up and good by Johnny Bryce. First time he's touched the ball in the whole game, and he hits the three. Conkle gets it. Back to May. Full court pressure now by Steelville. To Richter, now to Conkle. Conkle right up the middle of the floor. Down low to Gately. Gately waits, puts it up and in. 5-4 Steelville with 2 minutes gone in this one. Pass stolen away by Conkle, but he stepped out of bounds. Tigers get it, but turn it right back over. Gunner read that well. Cut in, but as he landed, his foot just hit the out-of-bounds line. 5-4 Cardinals. With that ball, May loses it, gets it back, guarded by May. Down inside the corner, goes outside to Bryce for another three. It's off the iron. Taken down there by Diaz. He puts it up. It's no good. It's fought for underneath the basket. May puts it up, blocked there by Gately to get it back. Another shot won't go, and Gately finally brings it down. He's triple teamed, and he hands it away, and they lay it up, missed that one. And another one goes up, and it is good, finally, by May. Gately just handed that ball right back into the hands of Harris. 7-4 after fighting for that rebound. Now here's Richter all the way down to Gately. Gately outside to May. May to the paint, double team. Top, nobody open. Nobody will get open. Now to Bryson May. May outside, it goes to Richter for the three. It's off the iron, comes out high, and it's taken down by May. Underneath, with the ball right now. It's Bryce. Bryce with a three-pointer in this game, handing it off to Diaz. Right side pass to Brown. In the corner to Bryce. Bryce gets a pick down low, laying it up and in. Nice give and go there by Toby Brown. Sets the pick and then comes back with an easy lay-in. 9-4 Steelville with 4:40 to go. Coach Carty calls a timeout with 30 seconds. 30-second break is what it's going to be. We're going to take that 30-second break. Come back with more Tiger basketball after this on KSMO Media. 9-4 Steelville.
Salem Memorial District Hospital believes that our community deserves the very best healthcare one could offer. We understand that all physicians need the highest quality images to thoroughly treat each situation. With you in mind, Salem Memorial District Hospital has brought these services home, and that includes our new state-of-the-art MRI. Don't waste your time and money driving long distances. Let us take care of you here at home. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Easton May to inbound it. 9-4 Steelville, taking advantage of a couple of Tiger turnovers. Key one there by Gately. Now here's Conkle firing it down to Easton May. May trying to dance in. Can't double team, triple team. Now goes back outside to Richter. Conkle in the corner. Gunner on the perimeter. Stops, had that ball stolen away, and here comes Steelville. All the way down, lays it up, and in is Connor Diaz. After the steal. 4 turnovers already for Salem in this game, and 3 of them have ended up in the basket. Pass to May. May in the offensive zone. 11-4 Steelville. All the way down. Scoops it up and in. Easton May gets his 4th point. Quickly the other way. Here's May all the way down. A shot up. Missed it. Brought down by Bryson May. Bryson the other way. 11-6. May all the way down. Scoops it up. Not good. Comes all the way out high. And bringing that down is Landon May. May back to the middle. Blocked there by Richter. Nicely to Gunnar Conkle. Pass to Gately. Gately lays it up and in. Nice block by Trey Richter. Crowd liked that one. And Johnny Bryce hands it off to Diaz at center court. Now it's 11-8. With the ball, it's Johnny Bryce. Bryce's jump shot's good. Pulled up just beyond the free throw line and makes it a 5-point ball game and quiets the crowd a bit. Now a pass off the hands of Bryce and out of bounds by Richter. Salem will have the ball near center court. 3:06 to go, first quarter. 13-8. Levi Smith will check in. Come in for Easton May. But Trey Richter will get the assignment of inbounding the ball. Getting it into Gunnar Conkle. Picked up there by Connor Diaz. Gets over the timeline. Out high. Goes to Levi Smith, who's in the game after starting out on the bench this evening. He's in trouble. Pulls it up. Needs some help. Trying to hand it off. He gains a right to Steelville, but taken back by Richter. Richter down low. Trying to get it over to Conkle. Goes out of bounds off Steelville. Tigers keep trapping themselves. They've trapped themselves in the corner early. Now they trapped themselves against the center line, and they're not getting any help from their teammates. They're going to need a little bit better communication. Conkle out high to Bryson May. May gets the pick from the free throw line. His jumper's offline. No good. Brought down underneath by Diaz. Diaz the other way. 13-8 Steelville all the way down. Trying to scoop it up. Can't get it to go down. Goes out to Bryce. Now to Mabe for the high jumper. Off the iron. No good. Put back up and in by Carson Mullen, who just checked in the ball game. 15-8 Steelville. Back up by 7 again. May has a man wide open. Conkle goes to him. Trying to get it down to Gately. Ball tipped, stolen away by Steelville. Another turnover by Salem. Now pass the other way. Goes off Salem. Intended for Mabe. Brendan Hanger coming in the game. Inbound pass, put to Mullen. That shot will not go. Brought down, put back up and in by Toby Brown. 5 turnovers for Salem in this game, and they've been costly. And there's another one. Stolen away by Steelville. Down they come, and a charge is going to be called. Now they changed it to a block. He was calling a charge, and now he changed it to a blocking foul. As Mabe got after the steal, came in on top of Levi Smith. Smith draws the foul, but he was going to call a charge. Changed his mind and called a blocking foul. 17-8. First free throw of the game. It is no good. Brought down by Bryson May. And then a ball kicked by May. Salem not handling the pressure by Steelville very well at all in this first quarter. And then when they have some open areas on the floor, they're throwing it into crowded areas. Here's Levi Smith trying to get away from two Cardinals. Stops. On his side of the timeline. Gets it over to Hanger. Hanger trying to move to the middle of the floor. Gets between the circles. Now over to May. Down to Gunnar Conkle. Back to May. He hands it right into the hands of May. May all the way down. Will lay it up and in. That's Gunnar's third turnover early in this game. With the ball, Hanger. Hanger moving down the floor. He lost it. Stolen away by Steelville. Their fifth steal. Here they come again. Long pass on the back door. And stepping out of bounds was Toby Brown. 19-8. Levi Smith getting into Hanger. In the middle to Bryson May. May between two Cardinals outside the Conkle. Open for the three. Takes it off the iron. Brought down by Hanger on the backside. Hanger out to Smith. Smith into the paint outside the Conkle. Let's try it again. This time too short. Brought down underneath. Goes off. They'll say of Conkle out of bounds as he came in for that rebound. It'll belong to Steelville. 40 seconds to go. First quarter. 19-8. Steelville on top. Bounce pass outside to Mabe. Mabe trying to spin around to the paint to the hole. Jump shot up, no good. Brought down though by Mullen. Turns around, he can't get it to fall. And Ethan Wilson Weber brings it down. Conkle all the way down in the paint. Kicks it outside to Smith. Levi out to Bryson May. Open for the three, didn't take it. Now trying to get it inside to Smith, and he hands it away. Here comes down was Bryce, and it's knocked out of his hands by Bryson May with a good defensive play. The Tigers now have committed 8 turnovers in this first quarter. Wow. Inbound pass coming into Brown. Brown circles back. Now to Bryce. 5 seconds left. Fadeaway jumper. No good. But back up and in by Toby Brown, and he's fouled. Right now, Salem being dominated on the boards and on the floor. 21-8 Steelville. Didn't start out that way, but it has gotten that way. Too many turnovers by Salem in this first quarter. Free throw is no good, but taken down by Weber. As Wilson Weber pulls it down, but the time has expired after the first quarter. 21-8, Steelville on top. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
Second quarter getting ready to begin. This game was 11-8, and Steelville's going on a 10-0 run to open it up 21-8 here in the first quarter. They have the ball as Connor Diaz has it, getting into Bryce. Bryce beyond three, inside, underneath the basket, stolen away from Toby Brown. The Tigers come back. And then Conkle having trouble with it, getting over to Bryson May, who takes it to the hole, misses the layup. Ball still loose on the floor, goes out of bounds off of Steelville. It'll belong to the Salem Tigers. May have got his fingers on it, but could not bring it in. Salem has struggled with a swarming defense of Steelville, especially in the offensive zone. Here's Hanger, guarded by May. Hanger out between the circles. Needs to get away from May. We're going to call a 5 count on him now to Gunnar Conkle. Conkle gets the pick, short jumper. It's no good. And brought under control, tied up, and it'll belong to the Salem Tigers as Easton May and Wyatt Harris got tied up underneath the basket. Salem's got to get a few shots to fall here. They've hit a dry spell. Here's Levi Smith, guarded out there by Johnny Bryce. Levi goes to Brandon Hanger in the corner. Hanger outside, Ethan Wilson Weber to Smith. Smith on top to Hanger. Right side, Gunnar Conkle. His 3, it's off the iron. No good. Brought down by Diaz. Back the other way. Long pass to Mabe. Mabe underneath the basket. Layup blocked away by Ethan Wilson Weber. A nice block. A couple of nice blocks here in this first half by the Tigers. Pass to Conkle. Left side pass to Smith, to the paint, to the hole, trying to lay it up, but he's fouled on the floor, I believe, by Bryce. Johnny Bryce reaching in, grabbing hold of Levi Smith before he had a clean lane to the basket. That's a good foul. Conkle outside to Weber. 21-8 our score. Now to Conkle. Getting it to Smith. Levi now between the circles. Guarded tightly by Bryce. Right side pass. Getting it to Brendan Hanger. Hanger in front of the Steelville bench. Guarded there by Mabe. Gets away from him. Now trying to drive in. Stops. Goes outside to Conkle. Pass across to Smith. Smith back to Gunnar Conkle. Between the circles to Easton May. Easton turns, spins. Goes trying to get a low jump shot off the glass and in. He's got 6. Tigers got 10, but Steelville still with an 11-point lead. Bryce the other way, handing it off to Diaz. Back to Bryce. Bryce to the hole. Short jumper. It will not go. Tipped and brought down by Ethan Wilson Weber. His 3rd rebound. Getting it off to Hanger. And Gunnar Conkle came down awkwardly on his ankle, and he's limping off. That'll be a big blow to Salem Tigers here. Gunnar really favoring their right foot and ankle. Inbound by Smith comes to Richter. Gunnar trying to walk it off. Richter in the offensive zone, getting it to Gately. Out to Smith. Back to Easton May, right between the circles. Easton trying to go right side, down the middle, all the way down. Lays it up and in, and Easton May has 8. And the Tigers down by 9. The other way, Brown. Brown inside it goes. Short layup up and in by Wyatt Harris. Harris cuts to the paint, was wide open. Nice pass there by Brown to Harris for the easy lay-in. Coming back in the game is Carson Mullen. 23-12 our score. Steelville still with an 11-point lead as Hanger brings it down. Hanger guarded there by Diaz. Hanger backs it up, gets a little separation, kicks it outside to Smith. Smith back to Easton May. May back to Smith, guarded there by Bryce. Levi looks for a little pick, tries to get it, now goes in the corner to Richter. His 3 for the corner, pinballs around, will not go down. Brought down by Mullen. Quickly the other way, May in the corner, waiting for it. There's Brown. Brown out on top to Bryce, trying to dance into the high post, kicks it back to Diaz, trying to dance to the paint. Does from 7, jumper, pinballs out, goes into the hands of Trey Richter. He'll come back for Salem. 4:35 to go, second quarter, 23-12. Levi Smith all the way down, lays it up and in. Found a little gap in there, was able to drive it to the hole. The other way, Johnny Bryce handing it off to Diaz. 23-14, Steelville with the lead. Here's May, baseline, had it knocked out of his hands by Levi Smith. He's gassed. He'll check out. Bryce and May back in the game. Conkle still trying to walk off that sore ankle. He landed awkwardly. The inbound comes back to Bryce. Short jumper up off the iron. No good. Fought for and gathered down by Bryson May. Bryce in the offensive zone, taking it all the way to the hole, and he's called for a travel. Got his feet tangled underneath him as he tried to make a pirouette. Could have pulled up, just took a 6-footer. Instead, tried to pirouette and take it to the hole, gets called for the travel. And Steelville has it. May walking across the timeline. Salem in a half-court defense, while Steelville's had their swarming press pretty much the whole game. Here's May baseline. Nobody there, lays it in. Landon May, well, look at the baseline. There wasn't a soul down there. And now Richter hands it away to Johnny Bryce. His fadeaway jumper, it's good. That's 4 points in 6 seconds after another Tiger turnover. That is their 10th of this first half. May coming down the other way. Between two guys, flips in the middle to Bryson May. To the paint. Ball loose on the floor, taken away by Steelville. And still loose, gathered back by Hanger. Hanger to May. In the corner, Richter. Out back to Hanger. To May. Beyond 3. 3:10 to go, first half. Salem down by 13, and May misses everything, and it comes off into the hands of Bryce. Quickly all the way down to Mullen, and he lays it up and in. Hayden Sanders getting ready to come in the game. It's now 15-point Steelville lead. And now Diaz tying up Bryson May as Hanger trying to fire it through Mullen to Gately. Can't do it. Another steal by Steelville. Here they come down. Long pass to May. He lays it up and in. Timeout called by Coach Carty as Steelville Cardinals with steals and turnovers are now taking over. It's a 17-point Steelville lead. 31-14 with 2:36 to go in the first half. We'll come back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
31-14, it's Steelville on top. They had a 21-8 lead. Tigers got to it in 3 in this game, but then Steelville went on a nice run from 11-8. They made it 21-8, and they have not been headed since. They now lead at 31-14. Bryson May has it. Bryson outside, it goes to Richter. Richter back on top, Easton May. May right side to Bryson May. Bryson down low to Gately. Gately double team, and he's tied up. Possession arrow is going to favor the Steelville Cardinals. Caden Gately gets tied up. (31-14) as the Cardinals will walk it down the floor. Diaz, right side pass, getting out there is Bryce. Turns, spins, trying to take it to the baseline. Does a little flip, little floater, and he gets it in. Just a little flip floater right out of the hand. Just let it go off the fingertips. Nice shot by Bryce from the baseline, about a 5-footer. Here's May getting it over to Easton May. Down to Gately. Gately kicks it outside to Bryson May. Bryson on top. Hayden Sanders has it to Bryson May out near center court in between the circles. Bryson trying to get away from Landon May. Now to Trey Richter. On top, Gately. Gately. Left side pass to May. Down to Easton. Fadeaway jumper. It's off the front of the rim. No good. And captured by Brown on the backside. Quickly the other way, the Cardinals. In the middle of the floor to Mullen. Mullen is fouled there, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. Mullen tried to pull up and shoot. Actually walked with the ball, but they didn't call that as he got probably in the act of shooting fouled. And that foul called on Easton May, his first. 33-14 our score. Richter checks out. Levi Smith back in. Mullen free throw is good after he missed the first. 34-14, a 20-point Cardinal lead. Smith, right side pass to Sanders. Back to Smith. Levi down the right side. He is fouled there by Landon May. His first. Just the second team foul on Steelville in the game. They've called only 4 on Salem in that first half. Smith getting it into May. Bryson May getting away from Kyle Killeen, who's in the game. A 3 by Sanders, no good. Ball loose on the floor. Easton May has it. Easton with it in between 3 Cardinals outside to Bryson for a 3. It's good. Bryson May hits the 3 from the corner. Tigers down by 17. First points they've gotten in quite some time. Only 9 points here in this second quarter. Handoff given to Killeen. Outside it goes to Cole Barton. Barton down low to Mullen. Back to Killeen. Ball loose on the floor, taken by the Salem Tigers. Here's Gately. Getting it down the corner. Here's Smith. Gets knocked down. He got hurt as he got knee to knee with Kyle Killeen. So Levi goes down. He's going to have to come out of the game as they blew the play dead. That knee on knee, and it just shuts that feeling in the knee down. So Levi will have to check out here for a few seconds. There's 14 seconds left to go in the half. Now Hanger out on top to May. 34-17 our score. Down to 9 seconds. May, middle of the floor. Stops, looking for help. Hands it right to May. May will take it down and lay it in with no time left on the clock. After yet another turnover by the Salem Tigers, and just another simple giveaway right there in the middle of the floor by May. And the Tigers been very guilty of that, the whole team, in this first half. And Steelville's made them pay. Cardinals with a 15-point second quarter. Got off to a slow start in that second quarter, but picked it up late. And they lead it by a score of 36-17. We'll get ready for the Riverways Federal Credit Union halftime coming your way next. In 2.5 minutes, we'll come back with stats from that first half. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
When I meet a new loan customer, I try to drop everything that I was working on prior to them coming in my office and focus directly on what their needs are at the time, whether it be a new car, their first house. I focus directly on what they are telling me and what they are needing. And it doesn't matter if it's a small $1,000 loan or a $200,000 house. I try to treat every client the same.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Inman Insurance in Rolla and Salem if Auto Owners make sense for you.
History is what makes the Bank of Salem different. We've been a part of this community since 1883, and we're the first bank in Salem, as well as one of the oldest banks in the Ozarks. We pride ourselves in our commitment to this community and make giving back a priority each year through our many donations and volunteer hours. Our employees are your neighbors, friends, and family who strive to make this community we call home the best it can be. Come bank with us at the Bank of Salem and be a part of Dent County history.
Back Salem High School gym for the halftime show, sponsored by Riverways Federal Credit Union, and it's been all Steelville Cardinals in this first half. Didn't start out that way. A very close game for the first 2.5, 3 minutes, and then the turnover started for the Salem Tigers, and when that started, Steelville Cardinals just put more pressure on and created even more opportunities in that first half, and then were able to get those steals, and with some easy layups, kept extending their lead. Got out to a 21-8 lead in the first quarter. Tigers came back a little bit in that second quarter, got it back down to 9, trailing it by 9, but then Steelville went back on another run, again with more steals and more easy layups, and they have a 19-point lead here as we go into the second half. They're being led by Landon Mabe. Landon has 10 points to lead the way, and he has 6 steals of his own. Landon Mabe has had a heck of a game here tonight for the Steelville Cardinals. And then 9 points by Johnny Bryce. He's played well. Then following that, we go to 6 points for Toby Brown, 5 for Carson Mullen, 4 for Wyatt Harris, a couple for Connor Diaz in the game for the Steelville Cardinals. For the Salem Tigers, Easton May leading the way with 8, 4 for Caden Gately, 3 for Bryson May, 2 for Levi Smith. Gunnar Conkle came out of the game in the second quarter as he came down awkwardly on his right ankle, and he actually checked out of the ball game at that time, has not come back in and kept trying to walk that off on the sidelines. But that'll be a huge blow to Salem Tigers if Gunnar Conkle goes down with an injury in this one. The Tigers' turnovers are the story, though. 14 turnovers in that first half. 9 of those were steals by Steelville. We already mentioned Mabe with 6 of those on his own. So he's had a heck of a game. He's reading the Tigers their little short little passes that they like to give. And you can tell that Steelville Cardinals did some great scouting here, and they knew exactly where Salem was going to throw that ball. And Mabe and company have done a great job of intercepting that and taking it the other way. So 9 steals, 14 turnovers for Salem. Unofficially, of those 9 steals, 6 of them directly went into the basket. That's 12 points, at least 12 points. So you've got that to look at when you look at the score, and makes a big difference. Take those 12 off the board, but still way too many turnovers by the Salem Tigers, and some unforced ones as well, stepping out of bounds, traveling, and when you get those kind of unforced turnovers, they hurt just as bad as well. 3 steals for Salem, just 5 turnovers by Steelville in that first half. Not a lot of free throws in that first half. Steelville was 1 of 4 in the first half. Salem did not even have a free throw opportunity in the first half. Nobody's in foul trouble. 4 fouls for the Salem Tigers first half, 2 for Steelville. So nobody is in foul trouble on either team. We are at halftime to Salem High School Gymnasium. Don't forget, we'll be back on Thursday with Lady Tiger basketball. They'll be coming your way right here on KSMO. We hope the Lady Tigers are having success in licking tonight at the Cat Classic. So we hope that they are faring well, and hope they come home with that championship of the Cat Classic tonight. That'd be wonderful. The boys will be having their Cat Classic this Friday night along with homecoming. That'll be this Friday here at the high school gymnasium. We are at halftime, 36-17. Steelville with the lead, sponsored by your friends at Riverways Federal Credit Union on Highway 3272 to the west. We'll come right back in 2.5 minutes with the second half of play. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Call Joe Brand in Salem at 729-3831.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
Mobile banking with our credit union is awesome. 24/7 access. Check your account balance, pay bills, and make deposits with our mobile banking app. We belong to you, and we are here to meet your financial needs. Riverways Federal Credit Union. Positively different. Online at riverwaysfcu.org. We're federally insured by NCUA. We're an equal housing lender.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back, Salem High School Gymnasium. Stan Stevens along with KSMO Media here, bringing you the Tigers and Steelville Cardinal game. Don't forget that game Thursday for the Lady Tigers will be against the Sullivan Lady Eagles, and then we'll have a 5:30 JV start. That's a 5:30 JV start in that one, so that varsity game will get started around 6:15 or so. So I wanted to pass that on to you. And of course, a little bit of change, time change there kind of gets messed up sometimes. Right now the Cardinals with a 19-point lead as we enter this second half. They get the ball from the scorer's table. Salem will inbound it. They need to take advantage of some shots and stop the turnovers. First thing they do, Mabe gets his 7th steal of the game and lays it home. Takes it right away from Bryson May, and now within 10 seconds already a turnover and a steal for the Cardinals. With the ball is the Tiger guard May. Can't get the shot up. When he does, he's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. As Hanger brought it down, he got tripped up and he's hobbling a little bit. So Conkle not in the game. So you know he's not feeling 100%. And May will go to the line for the first Salem Tiger free throw of the game. And it is good. You have to appreciate Steelville's swarming defense. If they see a player getting in trouble, they not only leave 2 other players that triple team him, they will just swarm him and try and take away all the passing lanes. They do a very good job of that. Coach Tolley has taught that for years, and this group has done a good job. Here's Bryce all the way down underneath to Harris. Kicks it back out on top to Diaz. Back to Harris. To Mabe on the left wing, trying to cut to the paint. Goes all the way in the right corner. There's Brown going back to Mabe. Mabe on the baseline. Stops. 10-footer short. Comes out into the hands of Brown. Brown back up. It will not go. Brought down there by Diaz underneath. Putting it up and in is Brown. 40-18. Here's Richter coming all the way down. Had that ball taken right out of his hands. Here's Mabe the other way. Mabe off the glass and in. Tigers just can't figure out this swarming defense by Steelville. And now the ball thrown away. Another turnover by the Salem Tigers. But sliding out of bounds, but it was Wyatt Harris. I don't know why he just didn't leave it go. But it'll stay with the Salem Tigers. Harris, I thought, was going to let it go, and he ended up sliding and grabbing the ball with a foot out of bounds. So Salem gets it back with that ball hanger. Cross to May. May beyond 3. Looking for a man to get open. Stops at the free throw line. Kicks it, trying to kick it back to Hanger. Goes back that way. Hanger from the free throw line out to Richter for a 3. It's way too short. Brought down underneath the basket. Taken there by Brown. Brown the other way to Diaz. In the corner, Bryce. Bryce with 6:10 to go in the third quarter. Trying to fadeaway jumper, and he is fouled by Easton May. May reaching in as Bryce went for that shot. Gets his second foul of the game, and Johnny Bryce will go to the line to shoot 2. Just 1 of 4 from the stripe were Steelville in that first half. And Bryce hits the first. 25-point lead now for Steelville. It didn't take them long to get there. Missing the second one was Bryce, and May brings it down. Easton with 8 points off to Bryson May. Bryson outside the Hanger. Hanger going baseline, and he'll be fouled there by Diaz. Connor Diaz gets his first foul. And I don't think Gunnar Conkle's coming back in this game. They've got an ice pack on his ankle. And he is now off the bench onto the bleachers. So I think he's done for the night. Levi Smith trying to get in, does to Sanders, out to Gately. All the way across to Easton May. May from 10, the jumper's too short. Comes down off the hands of Harris, who gives it off to Bryce. Bryce to Diaz. Diaz trying to get around Hayden Sanders, lost the ball. First turnover by Steelville in this second half. 5:40 to go, third quarter, 43-18. And now Bryson May has that ball taken right out of his hands. Short jumper, pinballing off the iron, no good. Diaz puts it back up, it will not go. And still loose on the floor, goes out of bounds, off whom? It'll be off the Salem, and it will stay with the Cardinals. The inbound comes underneath, now back to Bryce. Bryce into the paint, short jumper, it will not fall. And Easton May has it. Easton with his third rebound the second half. To Smith. Smith almost lost it. Again, they swarm all over him. Gets it down to Easton May. May to Gately. Gately lays it up and in. Caden Gately with 6. Salem down by 23. The other way, Harris off the glass and in. Wyatt Harris has his 6th point. As Easton May gets it, goes back to Sanders, now over to Smith. Smith trying to get away from Diaz, gets knocked down, no call. Diaz over to Mabe. Mabe will wait, and then he is fouled by Gately, who landed awkwardly. So the Tigers have had some injury issues here. As Gately went up to block the shot, came down and kind of rolled off the back of Mabe and landed awkwardly. I'm sorry, that's Levi Smith, excuse me. And Levi will check out after trying to walk it off. It's his 2nd foul. It's not a shooting foul because May was still on the floor. 4:42 to go. The inbound comes back to Bryce. Bryce cross to Diaz, to Mabe on the baseline, off the glass and in. Landon May with 16 points, and it's a 47-20 Steelville lead. Here's Sanders up the middle to Bryson May. Bryson triple teamed in his own zone, having trouble with it, and then a foul finally called on Steelville. I believe it's going to be on Diaz, and it is his 2nd. Inbound to May with 4:20 to go, third quarter. Tigers trying to find some offensive answer. And a charge called on Bryson May for a little push-off. Half-court defense by Salem, but it has not stopped Steelville tonight. They have a 47-20 lead. With that ball, it's Bryce. Johnny Bryce to Mabe. He'll try a 3, and it is good. Boy, Landon Mabe is on fire tonight. He's got 19 points. And it's a 50-20 lead. Brendan Hanger trying to move it. Ball stolen away. Goes in the offensive zone. They go down to Mabe with it. Mabe will lay it up and in. 52-20. Another Tiger turnover and another Steelville steal. And now a foul called on Landon Maves. He pushed down Brendan Hanger. Here comes Hanger trying to get across the timeline. Does. Guarded there by Diaz. Flips it over to Hayden Sanders. Sanders on the perimeter out to Easton May. Top of the key. May right side pass to Hanger beyond three. Down low to Ethan Wilson Weber off the glass. Too hard. And it's brought down underneath by Toby Brown. And Weber brings him down. And he'll get the foul. His first. Salem's fourth, by the way, in this third quarter. 3:15 remains. The inbound comes to Johnny Bryce. Bryce down the right wing into the offensive zone. Bryce to the paint, to the hole, kicks it down underneath. Intended there for Mullen, but he gets it back, misses that one. Mullen tips it out to Mabe, who pushes it over to Killeen. Killeen to Mabe for a three from long range out. Brought down by Mullen. Back to Mabe. Underneath to Mullen off his fingertips. And Hayden Sanders brings it the other way. Sanders over to Hanger, who hands it right back to Mabe. His 9th steal of the game, and he'll lay it up and in. He is having a game. He's got 23 points. Now Sanders the other way. Lost it. It goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Steelville. Seven turnovers now for Salem. And a long pass going down to Brown. Brown short jump shot off the glass. It's good. And the Steelville Cardinals are romping right now. They are just taking advantage of a kind of a depleted Tiger team here with Gunnar Conkle out of the lineup. Levi Smith hurt a little bit as Trey Richter has it. Salem just trying to get through this third quarter. Still 2 minutes to go in it. Easton May. Top of the key, guarded there by Brown. Trying to get his way in. Jump shot blocked there by Brown. Kept alive, but it comes back to Mullen. Down to Bryce. Bryce all the way down, lays it up, misses the shot, but he's fouled there by Trey Richter. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Salem has scored 3 points in this third quarter. That's it. And the Steelville Cardinals have amassed 20, and they're still shooting. Free throw is good by Bryce. He's got 11. Mabe checks out. Brown checks out. Cole Barton comes in the game. Free throw also good. Kyle Killeen in the game. As May brings it up for the Tigers. Bryson stops, puts up a long two. It's good. 58-22 our score. Diaz for the Cardinals. Gets away from Richter. Richter reaches in. He'll get his foul, his third, or second, excuse me. His second foul, not his third. 16 foul. Steelville will be in the bonus from this point on. The inbound comes to Killeen. He walked with it. No call there to Barton. Down in the corner, waiting for it. There's Harris. Harris goes to Diaz for the three. It's short. Comes down, taken underneath the basket by May. Bryson May the other way. Flips it off the front of the back of the rim. Comes down in the hands of Barton, and a foul's going to be called on Hayden Sanders. He couldn't pull up in time and runs into Kyle Killeen, and Killeen will go to the line to shoot a 1-on-1. For Hayden Sanders, his first foul. Salem will take on Licking Friday night here. It is the Cat Classic. And it's also homecoming. Kyle Killeen Made the first, misses the second, and goes out of bounds off of Ethan Wilson Weber. 59-22. It's been all Steelville in this one since early on. They inbounded, go to Diaz, cross to Barton. Barton walks with the ball. Second turnover of this second half by the Steelville Cardinals. 1:04 to go, third quarter. The inbound to May. Bryson over the timeline, pushes off again and gets another charge. Under a minute to go in this third quarter. The inbound comes back to Diaz. Connor Diaz will bring it up the right side, now back to the middle of the floor. Trying to hand that ball off. Stolen away by Bryson May, and he will lay it up and in. 59-24, and now Richter will pick up another foul. That'll be his third, and it will put Diaz at the line to shoot two. I'm sorry, still a 1-and-1. I thought it might be the 10th foul, but it was only the 9th. Brendan Hanger will come in. Richter will check out. As Diaz will shoot a 1-and-1. The first one is good. Steelville in this quarter will have their 8th free throw here coming up. And they made them both. They made 6 of 8 here in the third quarter. Lead it by 27. Sorry, lead it by 37. Excuse my math. Another steal by Steelville. Here they come. Here's Diaz. He'll lay it up and in. Amazing, this Steelville Cardinal team has just taken everything away from the Tigers. And as soon as they do, they score it. Ball tipped out of bounds on the inbound pass to Ethan Wilson Weber. Deflected out of bounds by Cole Barton. Salem will have it on the baseline with 14 seconds to go in the third quarter. Levi Smith steps back, puts up a 3. It's off the rim. Taken down underneath by Kyle Colleen, and a foul's going to be called. And then, no foul called. The ball out of bounds. Inbound to Diaz. Diaz right down the middle of the floor. 4 seconds left. Getting it across to Carson Mullen. He lays it home, and that'll do it. A 29-point third quarter for Steelville, and they lead this one 65-24. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi, I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Fitness Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They're so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
Inbounding it is Levi Smith for the Salem Tigers. This will be a running clock in this fourth quarter. The Tigers are down by 39. Pass comes across to Hayden Sanders. Gunnar Conkle with a nice pack on his ankle. And that's not good news for the Salem Tigers here with Licking coming to town on Friday night. Hope Gunnar is fine. Pass goes out to the right side to Hanger. Brendan Hanger on top to Ethan Wilson Weber. Now to Smith, a long 3. Pinballs off the back of the iron, the front of the iron, and comes down in the hands of Mullen. He gives it off to Barton. Barton handing on to it. Was in the middle of the floor to Diaz. Diaz hanging on to it. Diaz flips it intended for Colleen. Out of bounds through his fingertips. Gage Harris comes in as well as Cale Cottrell. They played in the JV game. Now here's Smith trying to go on the baseline. He is fouled there by Barton. Again, the clock will continue to run. 65-24 our score. Inbound comes out to Gately. Gately hanging on to it. Down to Bryson May, who's fouled there underneath the basket by Wyatt Harris. That foul is on the floor, not a shooting foul, as Sanders will inbound it. Sanders gets it into Gately on the baseline. Gately turns, spins, fires it out to Levi Smith. Down under 6 now, left to go in the game. May across to Smith. Smith on that baseline. Back out on top to Easton May and throws it back court. It'll belong to Steelville on the turnover by the Tigers, which is now their 23rd of this game. 41-point lead by Steelville in this one. They get it in to Colleen, to Barton in the corner. Cottrell for the 3, and he hits it. Count the bucket, and then the foul under the basket. Cale Cottrell, who played in the JV game. And the foul's going to be called under the basket. After the basket on Steelville, and it will be on Wyatt Harris. His 3rd. So Hayden Sanders will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Just the 3rd free throw of the game for Salem. And it's good. Sanders' next free throw. It trickles in. 68-26. With that ball right now, Colleen goes inside to Gage Harris. Now back to Colleen on the baseline. Underneath, putting it up and in, and Harris scores, and he'll go to the line. As Wyatt Harris will go for the old-fashioned three-point play. I believe Bryson May with that hit on Harris, and that would be Bryson's 3rd foul. 3:50 and counting. Free throw is good. 71-26. Cardinals. Pass to Easton May, all the way down. Easton lays it up and in. He's got 10 tonight. Oh, the Tiger 28 points. He and Bryson have 18 to 28. Pass goes down low underneath, hitting it back and trying to lay it up and in was Gage Harris, but he missed it. On it down was Gately. Goes down to Smith, kicks it outside to Sanders for the 3. It's off the support of the rim. Gately has it. Goes in the corner to Easton May. Easton comes down outside to Sanders for another 3. This one also off the rim support. Comes down low and taken down there by Cole Cottrell. Cottrell down to Barton all the way down. Lost the ball out of his hands, but it'll say Smith knocked it out. And it will still belong to the Steelville Cardinals. Eddie Levant will check in. Gately will check out. Cottrell gets it in. Cottrell to Gage Harris, and Harris trying to go up with a foul there by Eddie Levant, who just checked in the ball game. Or by Bryson May. One of the two. It might be on May. May got him first, so he gets the foul. And Gage Harris goes to the line. He will shoot 2. 2:15 and counting in this one. Free throw is no good. Next one, no good as well. Nettie Levant brings down the rebound to Bryson May. May down low, scoops and gets that shot to go down. Nice shot by Bryson from the side of the basket. He is fouled as he's in the air, and he'll shoot the extra shot here. He's 1 for 2 from the stripe. Foul called on Barton. That free throw is good. Caden DuBois will check in for Easton May with 1:20 to go. Inbound comes to Cottrell. Cottrell back to Barton, but he stutter steps and he walks with the ball. 5th turnover by Steelville in the second half. Salem with 9. But they have 23 on the game, and Bryson May has trouble with it, and possession arrow will favor Steelville, so make it 10 turnovers now. Bryson's had a rough game. Gunnar Conkle had a rough game with turnovers early in the game as well before he got injured. 40-point lead by Steelville with 40 seconds to go. Gage Harris has it. He'll back out. They may just kill the clock here as they flip it back to Kyle Killeen. Now going back to Gage Harris. 28 seconds left. They flip it off to Cottrell. Going down low, blocked there by Caden DuBois, and a shot attempt by Kyle Killeen. Back is Bryson May all the way down. Can't get it to go. He'll be fouled with 16 seconds left. They'll have to hurry up to get the free throws in. It won't make a difference. They get it back to May. And they stop the clock right before it runs out. May misses the free throw. He's got another one coming. Well, they're not going to call it a shooting foul. Okay, that's it. 71-31. Steelville gets the win over the Salem Tigers. Salem drops to 0-14 on the season, and they will take on the Licking Wildcats come Friday night in the Cat Classic and Homecoming here at the high school gym. We'll come back in 3 minutes with stats from this one. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on KSMO Radio, watching it on KSMO Media. Back in 3. Hometown Processing can do custom processing of beef, hogs, lambs, goats, and other large animals. At Hometown Processing, they strive to provide you with the finest, freshest meats and processing at the best possible prices. They are proudly hometown owned. Hometown Processing is located at 3450 West Highway 32 in Salem, or call them at 729-7278. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 5:30 and Saturday by appointment only.
Land is selling at an all-time high. Backed by almost 4 decades of experience, Big Iron Missouri agents Justin Hubbs and Gage Saulbeamer provide you with a seamless selling experience. They will get your property sold via listing or unreserved online auction. Big Iron Realty has the experience you deserve, proven results, with an enormous viewing audience of buyers, creating higher selling prices. Let's have a conversation. Call Justin Hubbs or Gage Saulbeamer today.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Do It Right deals are now at K&H Auto Supply in Salem, where you'll find Valvoline Max Life Oil, 5 quarts and a MicroGuard filter for $30.99. Superstar 8-gauge 12-foot booster cables at $26.99 and a 75-piece specialty bit set for $14.99. K&H Auto Supply in Salem.
Park City, yeah, Park City, Park City.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Salem Memorial District Hospital believes that our community deserves the very best healthcare one could offer. We understand that all physicians need the highest quality images to thoroughly treat each situation. With you in mind, Salem Memorial District Hospital has brought these services home, and that includes our new state-of-the-art MRI. Don't waste your time and money driving long distances. Let us take care of you here at home. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Southtown Furniture. Southtown, where the bargains are. We've got everything from furniture to appliances. Quality floor covering. We won't be undersold, you'll see. To you, that is our guarantee. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
Steelville Cardinals beat the Salem Tigers tonight by 40, 71-31 in this one. And this one got out to a very tight start. You know, it looked like it was going to be a real close game. First quarter, about 4 minutes in. Very, very close ball game. 11-8 was our score. And then the Steelville Cardinals just put that swarming defense on. The Salem Tigers started to have a little issue handling the ball and holding on to the ball. And they were able to take the ball away and get some very easy layups. And all of a sudden, the 3-point lead became a 13-point lead at the end of that first quarter. And it just got bigger after the second quarter. Salem Tigers got it back to within 7 in that second quarter. That's as close as they could get the rest of the game, as they got outscored in that second quarter 15-9 and trailed it at halftime 36-17, but it was all Steelville in that second quarter. They outscored the Salem Tigers 29-7 and put this game away early. I mean, they got a turnover, a steal in the first 5 seconds of the second half as Bryson May coughed the ball up, and it was Landon Mabe who finished the night unofficially, I had, with 9 steals in this game. Out of the 15 Steelville had, he had 9. That's pretty amazing. Again, that's unofficial here that we keep up here in the booth, but that's still 8 or 9 or even 7 steals in one game is pretty doggone impressive. But he definitely led the way for Steelville tonight, not only in steals but with his scoring as well. He finished with 23 points to lead Steelville. He was followed by Johnny Bryce with 12. Toby Brown finished with 10, 9 for Wyatt Harris, 7 for Carson Mullen, 6 for Connor Diaz, and then 3 points for Cole Cottrell and 1 for Kyle Colleen in the game. Steelville Cardinals were 8 of 15 from the free throw line and finished with 15 steals and 10 turnovers. For the Salem Tigers, Bryson May led the way with 11 points. Easton May was right behind him with 10. 6 for Caden Gately, 2 points for Levi Smith, and 2 for Hayden Sanders. And that's the entire scoring for the Salem Tigers in the game. Leading rebounder for Steelville was Toby Brown with 6, 5 for Landon Mabe and Carson Mullen, 3 each for Connor Diaz and Wyatt Harris, and then 1 each for Johnny Bryce, Cole Barton, and Cale Cottrell. Total of 25 rebounds for the Steelville Cardinals. For the Salem Tigers, leading rebounders were the May boys. Bryson and Easton May each with 4. Caden Gately had 3. Ethan Wilson-Weber had 3. And 1 each for Trey Richter, Eddie Levant, and Brendan Hanger in the game. Salem forced 7 from the free throw line. They finished with 17 total rebounds in the game. But 24 turnovers for Salem in the contest. They had just 5 steals. They lose at 71-31. They fall to 0-14 on the year. And they will take on the Licking Wildcats, who they played last Friday. They played them very well, as a matter of fact. Played a great first quarter. Actually led Licking most of the first quarter till turnovers in the last minute and a half. Kind of came back and bit them. And then also that in the third quarter did the same thing. So Tigers will have revenge or have a chance to offset that loss to Licking on Friday night. It's the Cat Classic here at the high school gymnasium. That game will get underway. 6 o'clock JV action with the varsity matchup to follow. And again, in between those two will be homecoming here at the high school gymnasium. Don't forget our next broadcast will be Thursday from the Salem High School gym as our Lady Tigers will host the Lady Eagles of Sullivan. 5:30 with the JV game. It's a little bit earlier. 5:30. The JV game, the varsity matchup will follow at about 6:15 to 6:30, somewhere in there. And we'll have it for you right here on KSMO Media. The JV action will be streamed without audio. The varsity contest will have for you on the radio as well as on our KSMO Media stream. So I do appreciate you joining us. And the same for Friday night. We'll have the JV game, video only. And then we'll have the varsity game with the audio and video on our KSMO Media site. Not a good night for the Salem Tigers, just could never get untracked. And tip our cap, Steelville Cardinals, they really swarmed the Tigers, creating all kinds of havoc, and Salem just never got untracked, losing it 71-31. For Jim back at the station, for Ben manning the controls on the video side, my name is Stan Stevens. Thanks for joining us for Tiger basketball. Not the outcome we wanted, but we'll try it again on Friday night. Right here on KSMO Media. Have yourselves a great evening and good night from the high school gym.
Salem Tiger basketball on KSMO Media was brought to you by the Salem Memorial District Hospital, K&H Auto Supply, Farm Bureau Insurance, Willie Strader Agent, the Bank of Salem, Napa Auto and Truck Parts, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Town and Country Insurance, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Healthy Dent County, Southtown Furniture, State Farm Insurance, Cameron Irway Agent, Hometown Processing, Big Iron Realty, Inman Insurance, Progressive Ozark Bank, Flying W Store and Camping LLC, Living the Dream Outdoor Properties, That Special Touch Florist and Gifts, Dent County Rental, and Wilson Mortuary. Be sure to join us next time on KSMO Media for exciting Salem Tiger basketball.